Shalom. My name is Rabbi Sheikh Gidon, and I want to say Sabal Khair, good morning. And I want to teach today about the ardiphne tree. Now, the ardiphne tree, which most of you probably are like, what is an ardiphne tree? The ardiphne tree is the first tree that they found in Mara, the place of bitter waters. And Mara was where they had to learn the first three tenets of the Abrahamic faith, again, coming out of Egypt. So the first three things are you have to learn the Shabbat, the proper honor of the father and the mother, and wounds and bruises and their punishments. So it's to teach us how to respect and honor one another. So I'm going to teach these three things in, I'm not sure how many parts this video is going to take because I just got started, but there will be at least 3 parts, right? So if you want, I want to tell you to get this book, the Targum Pseudo Jonathan. They're not paying me anything. I'm not endorsed by them in any way. But this book consists of just the Torah from the Aramaic Targum's translation. And if you want to follow along and be able to understand, then I want you to go ahead and buy the book. And you're going to have to read it. Now, this book will cause you to go to sleep, right? And I'm going to tell you why. You have been reading a book that doesn't have the whole truth. When you read this and it has so much more information and truth to it, it kind of has to like undo the brainwashing that you've been under. And that's what it does. So even though the book is only 417 pages, most people who read novels can clear that in a week. You know, I haven't seen very many people do that with this. All right, enough about the book. Now to the ardiphne tree lesson. To learn the order of the Shabbat. To learn the order of the Shabbat, it takes a whole season. It takes 91 days for you to see a cycle pass. And when I say a cycle, I'm talking about a season. So there are 364 days in the year. Write that down. And there are 12 months, okay? Within those 12 months, each month consists of 28 days. And there is a month of new moon festivals, which is intercalated or inserted within each month, okay? So those days are scattered and inserted. This pattern is replicated within the 12 tribes of Israel. There are 12 tribes, right? Everybody from Asher to Zebulun. But Levi is not counted among them. He is scattered amongst them and not counted. So the same thing is reflected in the ancient Hebraic calendar, following the same pattern of the Most High, and he changes not. Now, for you to learn this, right, if you want to read it from the book, you're going to have to walk it out first. And of course, I have all these lessons that I've taught on my YouTube channel, Rabbi Sheikh Gidon at YouTube, and on Rabbi Sheikh Gidon on my Facebook, which I'll probably put my Facebook up here, and you'll be able to find my YouTube from there, right? Or you could just type it in. It's the same name. You'll be able to find me. Now, the ardiphne tree is where they learned this. And you'll find the story of the ardiphne tree in the Torah at Exodus chapter 15. So this is before they come to Sinai. All right? So first things first, everybody knows the Shabbat is on the 7th day. But you cannot follow it according to the Baal calendar of the Gregorian calendar or this Enoch calendar app, or to follow, these Jewish people. So after doing my own research here in the land and following the instructions literally in the land as given by the book, you'll be able to follow the Shabbats with me as I post them. I'll tell you what day the Shabbat falls on when the seventh day comes in. This week is a special week because the new moon is coming in. Today is the 16th day of Ab. So the 16th day of the fifth month is Ab. And the year is about to change. There's two different year cycles on the Hebraic calendar. Okay, the first year cycle starts from the Genesis when the Most High completed the world. You'll find this in Genesis chapters 8 and 22. So when he completed the world began from Tishri, and Tishri begins the first month of the spring. We begin the first month of the fall. So what happens is the Most High adjusted our count of the calendar slightly different, but the year of the world remains the same. The world remains on the same cycle, just we as Israelites operate on a different cycle within it. So now that you understand that, take a minute, absorb what I've just said, right? Nisan is the seventh month, and 5 months after Nisan is the month Ab. All right? I'm going to attach a link with this video of the calendar that you can download. Now, this calendar does not have the days of the month from the Gregorian calendar. And that's because it doesn't follow the Gregorian calendar. And you can't mingle the two together because it will cause great confusion. So I'm just going to give you the ancient Hebrew calendar to download. And we're going to track the Shabbats one day at a time, right? And we're going to insert the new moons when they come in and allow those times to have their appointment and then continue with the monthly calendar. So we do not disturb the months and the days. Those are fixed. We allow the new moons to travel. So the moon comes in a little earlier every month. So we allow the moon to travel earlier and earlier while it follows its recourse. And then we place the months in their appointed time as they come. And they're in the same time, the same day, every year without disturbance. This is going to be interesting, and for those of you who follow it, you're going to be blessed beyond measure. You're going to see a change around you. You'll see the lie and how everything is working, because there's a lot more rest than people are telling you. And this has been hidden from us for thousands of years, and we've forgotten. So now it's time to remember the Shabbat. So today is the 16th day of Ab, right? There's no name for the day. It's just the 16th day of Ab. And we're going to continue. So on my Facebook, I will post the day of the month, right? As consistently as I can. I'm not saying sometimes it's a little late. But there's 7 hours difference between me here and you there in America. So you'll be able to track the days, the times, and the months a lot better. And this is important and vital and crucial because it's going to separate the righteous from the unrighteous. Welcome to the ardiphne tree. This bitter tree will heal the bitter waters from the bitter water trial. This is where we are in time. Shabbat Shalom. You know the 400 years of captivity is over. I'll see you in Zion.